control pretty quickly.
Despite being momentarily stunned in the early stages, on paper and in the ring, Billum Smith looked to be the more heavy-handed fighter, and in the 5th round, the Bournemouth man dramatically proved that he did carry an extra bit of dynamite in his gloves when he starched Zhozhai with a series of brutal punches.
Oh, good lovely uppercut again there from Billum Smith. Nice left hand as well. Big shot. Feels a huge uppercut and he is stretched out on his back. There is no need to count. That was a fight finisher from the gentleman. Well, Chris Billum Smith has given these Bournemouth fans what they came to see.
On the undercard of Canelo Bivol, Chinese heavyweight Zhilei Zhang barely broke a sweat as he wiped out Scott Alexander.
Touch him up. Scoot back.
Alexander had 16 wins on his record and had never been stopped in 22 fights. However, Zhang became the first fighter to prevent the Californian from hearing the final bell when he unleashed a walloping straight left hand in the 1st round.
Alexander content just to stick around. Oh, and he jumped the ultimate punch! A straight left hand, and down goes Scott Alexander in a huge way, and the big bang is back!
Alexander was out before he even hit the canvas.
Gervonta Davis and Rolly Romero had real beef in the build-up to their WBA lightweight title fight in New York.
I'm gonna knock this dwarf the out. That's how it is. You hear that?
He's scared, man. He's a clown. He's a chump. That's all he do is talk. That's what he winning at, talking.
I mean, he got a big ass head. It's gonna be kind of hard to miss. I mean, he gets hit by every single opponent.
25,000 that's gonna come here and pay hard-earned money to the Barclays Center. What can you guarantee them that they're going to get on May 28th?
Gervonta Davis on the canvas, he's gonna get knocked the out.
Tank, what can you guarantee us on May 28th?
See y'all there.
As both men had reputations of being knockout artists, the fight itself was a power-punching chess match, with Romero taking up the position of aggressor and Davis adopting the counter-puncher role.
We talked about the jab that Romero's using, really effective.
Combination from Romero. Counter left hand from Davis.
Leaving himself a little open for a counterpunch. He might want to jab his way out.
There's a left hand from Davis.
The more the fight wore on, it was clear that something had to give, and in the 6th round, it was Romero's body that gave way when Davis walked him into a sizzling straight left.
Kind of awkward, but in this fight he's not looking.
There's a big left hand, and down goes Romero. It's over. That's it. No more. Tank Davis, with one big left hand, has won this fight.
Jordan Gill and Kareem Gurfey stole the show when they met on the undercard of Lawrence Okoly's WBO Cruiserweight title fight against Michael Cieslak at London's O2 Arena.
Good luck and bon chance.
The European featherweight title showdown was a back-and-forth affair before the defending champion Gurfey stepped up his attack and dropped Gill with a cuffing left hook in the 7th round.
Panic when he was under pressure in the 4th and 5th rounds. Good shot by Gurfey.
1-2 left hook. When he throws the right hand, he always comes back with the left hook.
In a bizarre incident moments after the fight resumed, Gurfey executed a WWE-style DDT on Gill, which made his head hit the canvas hard and clearly had more of an effect on him than the left hook that had forced him to take a mandatory 8 count.
To show something to the referee here. Oh! And Gill hit his head heavily on the canvas there.
After the bell to end the round sounded, Gill looked unsteady on his legs and was told in the corner by his trainer David Coldwell to stay against the ropes until he felt strong enough to move around the ring.
Listen to me. Until your legs are right, you get on the ropes.
Yep.
Following Coldwell's instructions, Gill boldly stayed in his own corner for the majority of the 8th round. But as he was offering little in terms of offense, Gurfey took advantage and rocked him again with a right hand in the final 30 seconds.
The action has been here in this corner for pretty much the entire
He's hurt again. He's hurt, Mike.
Big right hand over the top from Gerfi.
Hats up to Jordan Gill. He's showing a half bigger than his whole arena tonight. Can he stand up? He maxed out the round, Mike.
In the 9th round, Gill was still not steady enough on his legs to move away from his own corner, and when he sustained damage to his right eye, it looked to be only a matter of time before Gerfi was victorious. However, boxing is the theater of the unexpected, and Gill remarkably snatched victory from the jaws of defeat with a one-hitter quitter of the Frenchman.
Last few seconds of the ninth. Ring. One single right hand, just as the bell was about to sound at the end of the round. What an amazing comeback. As you saw there, Jordan Gill can barely stand himself. Jordan Gill, in one of the most remarkable turnarounds, is the European featherweight champion.
1 year removed from his second straight defeat to Tyson Fury, former WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder made a huge statement in his brief return to the ring with a devastating KO of Robert Helenius.
Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves now, men. We're boxing at the bell. God bless you both.
Near the end of a feel-out opening round, Wilder uncorked a skull-shuddering counter right hand that put Helenius flat on his back and made him look like he had seen a ghost.
Right hand and down he goes.
There it is. Good
Deontay Wilder is back.
That's what I said. Don't get hit by that right hand.
Wow, wow, wow. It's over.
Yo!
Deontay Wilder is back with force.
Yeah.
In front of his hometown crowd in Omaha, Nebraska, WBO welterweight champion and pound-for-pound star Terrence "Bud" Crawford scored his 10th knockout in a row at the expense of David Evanesian.
12 rounds for the WBO welterweight championship of the world.
In a tight opening 5 rounds of the contest, Evanesian applied constant pressure and landed some eye-catching single punches, but Crawford never looked fazed at any point and slightly outscored the Russian with stiff jabs and a better selection of shots on the inside.
Biggest forces of security in the fight. Now I think Crawford might be letting him get a little comfortable.
Right hand from Crawford sneaks through.
Some rounds. Make him
Nice
think.
uppercut from Avanesian.
It's to kind of get back in the ring, knock the rust off kind of fighter. Look at it. This is the thing of beauty that I'm talking about with Terrence Crawford.
And now they're going toe-to-toe.
Finds the opening, but also look at the change of speed in Crawford. Oh, nice shots. Avanesian at the bell southpaw as well. Although he switches every second. But working because he got the ring cut off on him.
Good body shot.
Uppercut, a slick uppercut from Crawford into the body. The crowd is eating it up.
Good uppercut.
Oh. Good left there from Avanesian. Avanesian with a straight right hand and then a left as well. But here comes Crawford firing away.
In the 6th round, Crawford turned his offense up a notch and began to make Evanesian think twice about coming forward as he found a home for a whipping left uppercut.
That is when he's at its most effective. It's really interesting how Crawford will handle that.
In the win.
Oh, nice double uppercut. He's really making a home for those uppercuts, guys.
In the final minute of the round, Crawford used what was now his most effective punch, a left uppercut, to set up a scorching right hand that caught Evanesian flush on the jaw and sent him plummeting down on his back.
Crawford's taking it up the gears. Nice.
In front of his hometown fans in Cardiff, the Welsh wizard Joe Cordina produced a magical punch to snatch the IBF Super Featherweight title away from Kenichi Ogawa.
12 rounds for the IBF Super Featherweight Championship.
Both men took a good look at each other and had their moments in an even opener. However, a minute into the 2nd round, Cordina abruptly brought down the curtain on Ogawa's title reign with a peach of a right hand.
Because you've got to do something for him.
Brilliant right hand. Kenichi Ogawa is out on the canvas. The most stunning finish before the halfway stage of the 2nd round.